So the fifth generation of this executive car provides sophisticated style and performance, adapting to every lifestyle possible. Both the sedan and the touring wagon provided classical elegance, and for a sportier option, the Gran Turismo provided by this line made a bold statement in the market. So this right here is the BMW E60 525i, produced from 2003 to 2010. And when we look back at the generations of the production of the 5 Series, all I can start by saying is that this has been absolutely jaw-dropping, defying every boundary of car making, with of course this making a controversial debut in 2003. Reliability, a word that sends shivers down the spine of every E60 owner. While this car attests to being a symphony of style and performance, it also comes with a lot of issues, from the dreaded check engine light, to the oil leak, to the sensors, all the way to the cooling system. The E60 can be very demanding, but that's the price you pay for sheer driving pleasure. Arguably having the most versatile and moreover controversial design, the E60 line was brought to life by David Arcangeli under the direction of the BMW design director at the time, being Chris Bangle. The flood nostrils seemed too bold, a change from the subtle style. Now, while most criticized it to be too aggressive, we found it striking, beautiful, while it created a captivating yet aggressive look. The signature angel eyes, formerly known as the double halo lights, just look at them. They definitely add on to the aggressive and bold look, while the bumper, consisting of the fog lamps placed at a lower angle of the car, paint a more feminine and gentle look of the car. The side profile was named as the spoon design because of the way it reflected light with its beautiful concave curves, where the chassis was elegantly balanced with lightweight aluminium at the front and robust steel at the back. When we move on to the wheels and rims of the car, this has a wheelbase of 2.8 meters and it's equipped with standard 17-inch wheels that match the aesthetic of the car, and the E60 is also equipped with 50-50 weight distribution that overall helps with the equal balance of the car as well as the grip, which overall improves the performance and braking of the car.
Now, when we put our hands on the steering wheel, the first thing you notice is the 3-spoke steering wheel that gives you a very blissful experience. While adding on to it, it also gives you a direct feel of the sporty characterness of the car and also makes it easier to maneuver in cities. When you look at the instrument cluster of the car, what you find is our analog speedometer that goes so well with the feel of the car, which is also accompanied by the tachometer, fuel gauge and the engine temperature gauge that goes so well and soothingly with the interior design of the car. While the newer 5 Series generation came with a larger infotainment system, this car, the E60, came with a 6.5-inch infotainment system that gives you a very hands-on feel with physical buttons and knobs. It also comes along with CD MP3 player and Harman Kardon speakers that gives you a timeless enjoyment of the audio that often rivals a more complex audio system and infotainment system of the present cars. Moving on to the other aspects of the car, BMW has left no stones unturned, as they have provided wood, soft touch plastic and leather accents that complements the interior design so well that this interior stands superior to many cars of present day and age. While cars from 2010 show their age in their seats and leather upholstery, as you can see in this E60, the leather seats and the upholstery has not wrinkled and not got old, and it does not show age, it still looks mint. This shows that BMW was dedicated to making this car one of its kind. The E60 was impeccable in every aspect of luxury, starting from its steering wheel, to its instrument cluster, to the infotainment system, all the way to its gear shifters, from park, reverse, neutral and drive, and to the infamous sports mode, and also the iconic knob to control your infotainment system, and to every single detail that this car has that keeps up with every single aspect of luxury. While driving this car, makes you feel like you're a boss from 2010 Hollywood movie. This car has aged gracefully. Now, as good as this car gets with its electronics, it also plays a major downside. Considering this car is from 2010, you can also expect your faulty sensors and electronic issues. But that comes with a fair usage of BMW style driving.
Now when you pop the hood, the first thing to sparkle in your eyes is this beautiful naturally aspirated 3-litre inline 6-cylinder engine named the N53B30 engine, and need I remind you that it's the last inline 6 naturally aspirated engine to ever be produced by BMW. Now this engine comes equipped with advanced technologies such as the variable valve timing, the double VANOS and the direct fuel injection. Now as good as the VANOS gets at improving the performance, it also comes with loads of common issues such as a potential belt wear as well as the rough idling of the car. Now with the N53 with its double overhead camshafts produces a power output of 215 horsepower with 250 Newton meters of torque, which makes it keep up with its competition being the E-Class and the A5 at that time. And when we talk about the present generation, when it comes to the newer generations of the 5 Series, it slightly keeps up with it, with the newer generation slightly edging over it with their advanced technology and engineering. Now you get this music revving up to 7,500 RPM, which is the max RPM for this car, and you get all of this power straight to its rear wheels. Now as good as revving up this beauty sounds, your fun is definitely about to die out when I get to tell you that this definitely comes with potential gasket leak as well as a gasket blown. And when we talk about how good the interior quality is, let's not forget that it isn't the same when it comes to the coolant tank, as with the cheap plastic you can also expect your coolant to leak. The BMW E60 525i had an ex-showroom price of around rupees 40.9 lakh at that time, and whereas now you can get it at a relatively affordable price. And if we talk about the maintenance cost, it's definitely higher than a normal reliable car, as BMW parts are extremely expensive and you might need a specialist mechanic, but trust me, it's worth it. The E60 was a game changer. Initially, a design that was made controversial and even criticized by famous critics like Jeremy Clarkson himself, as he stated that it was fat and the eyes that replicated Edna Everett's spectacles. Overall, E60 isn't just a car, it's a statement. It is a sign of the new era, and it is absolutely a masterpiece, pioneering every boundary of car making. And overall, this car is absolutely timeless and keeps up with all the modern cars. Until next time, peace.